Welcome to the Kingdom of Raven. The time has come. The long road of discovery beckons. It will be a dangerous journey, with demons, serpents, fire and fear. But at its end, we will have discovered our true champion warrior. Let us meet those who will journey with us. Warriors, you are about to risk grave peril, but chance great reward. If you are to prevail in the challenges that lie ahead, then you will need sharp wits, great courage, and above all, stout hearts. Do you possess what it takes to survive? Let us find out.
I wanted to come to Raven's tournament so that I could try the challenges and maybe make some friends as well.
The reason I'm here is to test myself against other warriors and most importantly to have fun.
I want to do really well. I want to win all the treasure rings.
Hopefully I'll win, but I'm mainly here to have fun and try my best.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could actually do these big challenges and stuff.
I want to prove I'm a good warrior. I think I'll be okay at the riddles, but better at the physical challenges.
There are 6 of you here now, but before this week draws to a close, 4 will have turned back. Only 2 brave warriors will survive to continue on the quest with me. Look to your standards. You will see 9 golden feathers. These represent your lives and should be protected at all costs. Lose all your lives, and you will be eliminated and must step aside from the path. There are ways to redeem lost lives. Gather 9 golden rings over the challenges ahead, and they may be exchanged for a life. Now, my young warriors, prepare yourselves, for the first challenge beckons. Come. There are many foul and wicked creatures that creep and slither through these woods. You are about to encounter one of them. This is the snake pit. You must work in teams if you are to cross safely to the other side. Use these plinths to avoid touching the ground, for should you do so, the serpent spirit will arise to enshroud you. Atop these bone mounds are gold rings. Gather them, but beware, for the team who emerges second from the snake pit will all lose a life and any rings they have gathered. Halat, Linma, Tharo, you will work as a team. Wenra, Malna, Darna, you will work as the other team. If anyone steps into the snake pit and succumbs, the others must continue without them. Are you all ready? Then let the challenge begin. Warriors, in this challenge, teamwork is as important as speed.
We've got the treasure ring. Give it to me, Linma. Don't put them too far. Get the ring. Oh, you got the ring. Where is it? Give me it.
Come on, Hella.
I'm going.
Alright, come on.
Right, this is impossible. Quick, this is I can't reach you. It's too far away.
It is perhaps not wise to leave so much space between the plinths, as you may literally overstretch yourselves.
Right, don't do it that far anymore.
Come on, Hella. No, Hella, catch your foot on it. Hella, you change places, change places, England.
I can't get it. You put them too far away. Oh, go far away. Oh, no, they're not. Right, come on. I can't get it. It's too far away. Move. I'll jump back on. Move.
You leave one behind.
Give me the ring.
Yeah, now jump onto the other and you'll be able to reach. Hella, well done, Hella.
Remember, keep the rings.
You got that.
It's far too far away.
Sorry. Come on, team.
Go, quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Go, quick. Okay. Right, come on.
Halat, Linma, even though Tharo has been taken, you must continue to use all 3 plinths to safely negotiate the snake pit.
Remember, don't do huge spaces. No. Right, come on. Right. Go quick. Unfortunately, it's a little bit. Careful. Steady. Get the ring going on. Right, get off. Oh, we won.
Warriors, you have proved yourselves to possess great skill and agility. You escaped the snake pit and have retrieved its treasures. Place your rings on your standards. Remember, gather 9 golden rings, and they may be exchanged for a life. Halat, Linma, you must now suffer the consequences of losing a challenge. Now, for your fallen comrade. Tharo, you stepped into the snake pit, but Raven has restored you at a price. You must now lose a life. Now, young warriors, this was only your first test. There are many more to come. Let us seek them out.
We did really well, even when Tharo fell down and disappeared. I felt just a bit downhearted when we didn't win.
We didn't really have tactics at the beginning, so I think maybe that's why we didn't do so well. Because I fell off the boards, I kind of feel as if I let my team down, so I hope I can do better.
I did thoroughly enjoy Snake Pit, but teamwork went a bit wrong, tactics went a bit wrong. Our tactics were to stick as a team, to not throw it too far, and I did accidentally once throw it a bit far.
After Tharo fell, I was pretty sure that we had won, and I was glad when we did.
On my team were Malna and Dana. Our tactic was to put the boards quite far away from each other so we could cover more ground quicker.
We worked as a team really well. Our tactics were stay calm and just forget about the other team and just go with the flow. I think the best bit was when we received the gold rings at the end.
We have escaped the snakes, but now we are faced with more familiar adversaries. Demons. They guard the archway yonder. If you're to pass safely through, then you must defeat the demons before they destroy you. Follow the pathway through the pillars and pull the lever. This will release a magical potion, which will turn the demons to ash. Now you will notice that the lever is out of your reach, so you must build these millstones to gain sufficient height. But do not disturb the dragon's eggs, or you will fall foul of their putrid odour and be rendered immobile, albeit temporarily. Each of these stones requires 3 of you to manoeuvre them. So, Wenra, Linma, Malna, you will take this path. Tharo, Darna and Halat, you will take that path. A note of warning. Whoever fails to reach the lever first will fall under the baleful glare of the surviving stone demon. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Right, slow, get in. Get in quick. Go. Oh, wait.
In Millstone Towers, teamwork is everything. You must exercise great care, as the millstones will only just fit through the poles.
Go. Oh! Whoa. Go. No, right, slow. Oh, yes. Go. Quickly. No, not quickly. Right. No. Get up quickly. Get up quickly. Get up.
What's your next?
Pick it up quick. No, don't wait, don't the toilet. Right, okay. Quickly. Okay, quickly. Careful, quick. Oh, cannonball.
One team. Malna.
Go. Oh, whoa.
Malna.
Whoa. Come on, Linda. No. Go. Go, let's do this one. Linda's climbing. Quick, don't knock.
Warriors, you must place the second millstone correctly if you are to successfully complete this challenge.
Right, come on. Turn it. Careful, turn. Okay, quickly.
Warriors, this challenge required speed tempered with patience. You excelled at both. Place your prize on your standards. Now I must retrieve your fellow warriors from the stone demon's grasp. Tharo, Halat, Darna. Breaking the dragon's egg has cost you dear. As you will see, failure in any of the challenges on the journey ahead has the same outcome. You must each lose a life. Now, we have many leagues yet to travel before the sun sets. Let us seek out the next challenge.
On my team in Millstone Towers, I had Malna and Linmar. Our tactics were to go steady in between the posts and then go fast as we go past them so we could get up to the next one. We did hit one of the posts, but luckily it didn't fall off, we just tapped it.
Halat and Dana were my teammates in the Millstone Towers, and we were doing quite well, but when we got to the last pair of posts, I knocked down one of the eggs, and so that gave the other team a head start for the rest of the game, and so we lost, which was kind of my fault, and I feel really bad about it.
In Millstone Towers, we lost really badly. They were really fast, our opponents, and they got there like way quicker than us. We didn't even know how they got past so fast.
The tactics were to stick together, go through the poles slowly and through the gaps quickly. Malna was the one who was going backwards, and he did that well.
My team in Millstone Towers was quite good, and I was glad that we won. But it was mainly Lenma because he really didn't want to lose another life.
We worked as a team quite well, but it went wrong when we just knocked the pillar, so the dragon's egg fell off. But we carried on going, ignoring the other team, but eventually they got to the winning post first, but there's plenty more challenges to come.
You are right to feel afraid, for we are standing in the shadow of the Wizard's Tower. Within these walls, he conjures much evil, and anyone who steps within must be on their guard. Wenra, Malna, you are our strongest warrior so far, but you are yet to lose a life. You will enter with me. Come. In his sorcery, the wizard experiments with many strange ingredients, some of which are deadly to mortal men, like dragon's blood. Warriors, your challenge is to safely transfer the dragon's blood into the strongbox. But Beware. Spill a single drop, and you will be engulfed and lose a life. The first warrior to reach the strongbox will gain the treasure therein. Take up your positions. Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Malna, you now have an advantage, as you are no longer required to race. Will you hold out and claim the treasure rings?
The Wizard's Tower has claimed 2 more victims. It is lucky I have the power to restore them. Malna, Wenra, this was not a challenge that tolerated the slightest carelessness. Raven has restored you, but now you must pay the forfeit. Now, we must be gone before the wizard discovers our presence. Come.
I
Wasn't too upset about losing that because, well, it was really, really hard and I didn't think that I was going to get it anyway.
After Wenra spilt blood, I seriously thought I was going to beat him. My main tactics were to hook the outside hooks first, because then it would be balanced, and it worked for most of the time, but I got down to this really low bit and it just tapped it and it slipped off the hook.
Malna and Wenra lead the tournament, both having 8 lives and 3 rings, whilst Tharo and Halat are in joint last place with 7 lives each.
The waters in these lands seem refreshing and inviting, but appearances can be deceptive. They are as foul and wicked as the creatures that lurk within them, or indeed upon them. That is a water demon. He seems asleep and harmless, but if your eyes were as keen as ravens, you would see that his are narrow slits, and they are focused on one thing: gold treasure rings. Warriors, your challenge is to attempt to steal the gold rings and return safely to shore. You will work together to achieve this task. One warrior will use the coracle to paddle to the gold rings. Once you have grabbed them, their colleagues must then pull them back to shore before the water demon can catch them. Should he do so, you will forfeit the rings and a life. Halat, Linma, Wenra, you will go first. But who is brave enough to go out on the water? So be it. Halat, Linma, Wenra is almost at the rings. Get ready to pull him to shore. There. Pull, my young friends. You must hurry. Remember, the water demon does not give up easily. Remember, the water demon is swift, my young friends. You must pull harder. He is relentless in his chase. He will not give up. You must be quicker, my young friends. Remember, a life for all of you is at stake. Hurry, my young friends. You're doing well, Wenra. Keep going, my young friend. Paddle with all your might. Quickly, my young friends, the water demon is fast approaching. You cannot afford to lose a life. Be quick.
Wenra, you must exit the coracle if you are to escape the clutches of the water demon.
Get out, get out, get out!
Out of the coracle, my young friend.
Yes!
Congratulations,
Yes!
my young friends.
Yes!
You share the spoils. Darna, Tharo, Malna, which of you shall be in the coracle? Very well. Malna, Darna, Tharo is almost at the rings. Prepare yourselves to pull her safely to shore. Now, my young friends, pull with all your might. Tharo, remember you must paddle also to help your warriors. Be quick, my young friends. The water demon is relentless. He will not give up until he has got his prey. Be quick. Paddle with all your might, Tharo. The water demon is fast approaching. Quickly, Tharo, paddle with all your might, my young friend. The water demon is fast approaching.
Pull!
Paddle, my young friend. Paddle, you must help your comrades on the shore. Quickly!
Get
Get out of the coracle, quickly, my young friend. Well done. You may now share the spoils. Well done, my young friends.
You got them. Well done.
You end the day in triumph. The water demon is a formidable foe, but you have escaped his clutches. Place your prize on your standards. Now, the shadows are growing long, and we must make camp. There are other evils in these parts, which only grow more bold by night. Let us hope the warriors will sleep soundly. They will need their rest, for tomorrow they face new trials, and before the day is out, one of them must leave the quest. Who will it be? Come.
Next time on Raven. Wenra struggles to forge the enchanted stream. Linma and Malna seem evenly matched as they battle on Longstaff. And there's a frantic race to the top on the pole climb.